Whew. Good morning, hikers. Ow. God, I almost shortened my hike. Almost just rolled my ankle there. So I am at Red Box Picnic Area. It is off of the Angeles National Forest. I'm walking down a section of the Gabrielino Trail. I probably need to stop doing sections of overnight hikes I'm going to do because I'm going to see all of this again. But I needed to get out. It's day 5 of the lockdown. The safer at home is how they're putting it. And yeah, I was getting a little stir crazy sitting at home and working, teleworking. I never thought that I would get sick of telework, but I'm officially sick of telework. So this is a hike down to West Fork Campground, and snow up on the mountains, snow where I parked, but there is no snow there's snow down there, and it's generally clear, so I feel pretty safe. I got the sun right in my face, but it's better in my face than your face, I guess. So here we go. Day 5 of the outbreak, the zombie virus, and I am getting some exercise. I am out and about. That is a good thing. So let's keep hiking. Adage, what goes down must come back up. The entire hike, but a small section, is downhill to start with. You go down to West Fork Campground. You go down. That's loud. You go down, and then you come back up. So it's going to be up all the way back. There is a stream down there. That's kind of cool. And it's really beautiful, and it's just, honestly, I feel a little selfish here, but it is super nice to be out of the house and smelling the fresh air instead of the stuffiness of inside. It is super nice. The hike is great. It was colder up there. We are in the shade, so I don't know when I'm going to take off the puffy jacket, but let me tell you, the lightened equipment Apex Torrid is keeping me warm as can be. So, thumbs up to that. My Outdoor Evolution alpaca beanie, feeling pretty good. So let's keep hiking. Wow, so I just took a lucky spell. I must have a 4-leaf clover or something. I set my camera up for a B-roll shot, and it fell off of a tree that was crossed. I only had to duck down a little bit, so it was probably 4 or 5 feet up. It would have broke the camera. Hit my foot. So camera is safe. I did have my GoPro if I had to, but yeah, camera is safe. Very, very lucky there, because this is a nice camera, and I love this camera, and I wouldn't want to lose it. Although I do have the thing. My beard is all over the place. Got to fix that too. Forgot to oil it. But there's some downed trees across. Not too hard, just got to go under them, but something to know. This is a section of the Gabrielino Trail, as I said. Whew. Yeah, so unfortunately, I had to be responsible and cancel pretty much every hike I said in that video, announcing all my overnighters that were going to be big. I had to cancel them. It's just not socially responsible. I didn't want to do the PCT later in the year. I wanted there to be people, so that got canceled. And then I can't do the Trans Catalina during the time frame I wanted to. I might be able to do it in fall. We'll see on that one. The Backbone's on hold just because, you know, that one's gonna be a logistical nightmare anyways. So getting there and stuff like that. And then, so the only one I'm going to be doing is the Gabrielino Trail, but I plan on doing a lot of overnight hikes as long as they don't close all the campgrounds. And I understand if they do. I mean, I'm just, it'd be disappointing, but I understand if they do. So I'm gonna keep on hiking and just enjoy the fresh air while I can. When I changed out of my puffy jacket and got out of my gloves because it was getting hot, I set my tripod down. It's a little gorilla pod. It's for action cameras and it works well for a small camera like this. And I left it back there. So B-roll is going to be a little different in this one. I apologize. I'll try to get maybe I'll change my style a little bit on how I do things. I don't know. But yeah, a little bummed about that. It wasn't an expensive tripod, so it's not the money. It's just my arm's gonna get tired holding the camera out way far. But yeah, the trail's beautiful. Got a little skittish back there just because for some reason I started hearing sounds, and I thought a bear was following me or something, but I don't think it was. There's a ton of water on this trail, so probably brought too much water carrying, because I do have a filter and I can just filter, but so it is. At least this is suck that isn't in a enclosed space. This is fresh air suck. You know, I'm sorry for all those people that planned an AT, PCT, or GDT, or CDT hike, and now it's cut short. May not happen. Ooh, had to switch arms. But it might not happen, and that sucks. You know, I planned just my 7-day. I've been planning for months. And these people had to plan the full 26, sun's getting in my ass. The full 50 miles. They had to plan that all out, and it's gone for them. They don't get to do it now. That is sucky. That is sucky, sucky, sucky. So, I'm going to keep hiking. I saw a sign for Valley Forge back there. That's on the Gabrielino Trail. That's where I'm going to stop on the overnight part. So, we can check that out. And we get to cross a little bit of a water up here, so that's kind of cool. So, let's keep on hiking. Hey guys, so the hike is gorgeous. I am looking forward to hiking the entire Gabrielino Trail. Although, like all the trails, like the Backbone Trail, I've hiked so many sections, I've almost through hiked it anyways. But I want to do it in one fell swoop. That being said, it's nice to be out here, but there are some serious things. I'm not worried about getting COVID-19. I'm pretty sure I would pull through. I don't have asthma. I don't have an immune deficiency. I have a pretty good immune system. I'm not worried about me. I'm not worried about my kid. I'm not even worried about my wife. I'm worried about my parents. I'm worried about her parents. I'm worried about older friends. That's why we have to social distance, is to protect them. Now, I'm preaching to the choir to some of you, but to others, I'm not. And those of you looking at this in the future, COVID-19 sucked. Like, literally sucked. But we got to embrace that suck. Okay? COVID-19 sucked. But it's a suck that we all have to deal with because we have to flatten that curve. We have to stop the spread. And if we don't, well, we're all going to be screwed. Gorgeous. Little campgrounds, or cabins out here. Little well. Fire ring. I don't know who started a fire out here, but fire ring. And weird stuff. Okay. I'm going to keep on hiking. I don't know why there's cables right there. There are. Okay. I'm going to keep hiking. Hey guys, so if you're following the map on all trails, you'll get to a place that has a cabin and a bunch of other buildings. Deliverance feeling. I mean, it was like just like weird vibes there. I was like, oh, we're going to be in Far Cry here. I couldn't find, the trail supposed to split. It's supposed to have a small little loop part right there. 2 alternate routes. I could not find the left part of that. There's a bunch of fallen trees. I don't think anyone's gone that way in a very long time. So if you go right by the cabin, you'll pick up the trail again, and that's the right side. And I'm back on the trail. I'm back to hiking. I'm back to getting that exercise and fresh air. So let's keep hiking. The Gabrielino Trail is some of the most beautiful hiking you can do, and if anything would remind me of what the PCT is going to feel like when you get out of the desert, it's this one. Sections of it, like when you first start over by Brown Mountain, that area, the Brown Mountain Down area, feels like what I would imagine the Appalachian Trail feels like, or the Appalachian Trail, however they say it, the AT. But the Pacific Crest Trail, this feels like it. You got these, high pines, and it's generally no elevation gain and loss right now on this section, so that's nice. I mean, it's there, but it's real subtle, so it's gonna feel easy on the way back, I think. And yeah, but it's just gorgeous out here. I mean, look at this, just pine trees and openness. Now there's not a lot of views, but there's also not a lot of people. I mean, I think population, me. But I'm gonna keep hiking and just enjoying it while I can. Talk to you guys in the next clip. So I think either that or that up there is the other part of this trail, and that looks like a fire road. So I'm glad that I took this route, which feels like a hiking trail. So let's keep hiking. Poo. So it turns out there's 2 ways to get to West Fork. And the All Trails version goes down the Recon Trail down there. I could get to it if I hiked through to Valley Forge, which is where I'm going to camp on the Gabrielino Trail. When I do this and get over there, it would be a short trip, and then I can hike it, or I can keep hiking the Gabrielino Trail, and I'll get there. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to go back, hike down to the campground and through the campground there, and maybe I'll come back the Gabrielino Trail back, just because, or maybe I'll do the actual trail that it wants, just because I'm going to hike the Gabrielino Trail. I'm going to do it, whether my friends want to or not. I'm going to do it. Sorry about the sun, but yeah, it'll go away soon. So you come to this right here, this sign. Let's get down here. This sign right here. Trail that way, campground that way. So we're going to go to the campground. One of the things I like about the Gabrielino Trail is it was originally designated a horse trail. So throughout the trail you have these horse water troughs. The trail itself is really, or the camp itself, is really kind of cool. And got a picnic table, and there's some horse hitching over there. Fire pit, so I'm guessing this is one of the places. Another fire pit right here, and someone's made a nice little bench around it. And then over here, you see the different rules for this campsite. IDing what is a venomous, non-venomous snake. There's no garbage service. Please pack it out. Make sure everything's out. It's bear country. Different things. I know that these back trail ones, you're allowed to be in them for 14 days uninterrupted. So you could literally camp here 14 days and then hike over to West Fork and hike there for 14 days and be away from the world for a month if you wanted to. You got 2 pit toilets over here. Another campsite over here. So, cool. Let's see what the toilets look like. Yeah, they're pit toilets. They don't smell too bad though. I don't think this site gets as much action. Yep, that's about it. So we'll keep on hiking. As you can see behind me, I came up to what is called the Recon Red Box Truck Trail Road. It's paved. Hasn't been used in a million years probably, but it's paved. And it's flat, and it's exposed, and the Gabrielino Trail looks much prettier, so I'm definitely going to come back the Gabrielino Trail versus going up this way. But I think that is the suggested change in the route. Is come up the Gabrielino Trail and come down here and go over there. I don't know why it doesn't keep the Gabrielino Trail the whole way. Much prettier area, but I'm gonna hike up this and back that way. That's the plan. So let's keep hiking. Wow, I forgot something. I have a stick pick, which means I can put, I can put my camera on the end of my trekking pole, get a little further out so that I get a better view of the stuff around me and less of me. Stick pick, it's cool. So we're gonna keep hiking. It's not really needing much trekking pole on this. It is all real subtle. So let's keep hiking. So you may notice a difference in quality. I just dropped my RX Mark 7 in a stream. I don't know how it all happened, but it was submerged for a good couple seconds. I took the battery out, kind of shook it out a little bit, took everything apart, but god dang it. Luckily, I did get a warranty on it. So I'm gonna have to, and we got nothing but time at home. So I guess I'm gonna have to exercise that warranty. That's why I got the warranty. But damn, just about that. Let's bleep that one out. But yeah, that's an expensive camera. Should have known something was going to happen when it dropped and hit my foot. That was its final destination moment. It was supposed to shatter into a million pieces. Said it got soaked. Hopefully, you know, I can dry it out and it'll be okay. I don't know. I'll bagger ice it when I get home and hopefully that comes out. But going forward, I may just GoPro it. I'm gonna keep walking. But this hike got very solemn, very somber. RIP Sony RX100 Mark 7. And to make things worse, I am now wet up to my freaking ankles. I hate hiking in wet shoes. I know I have all the right socks, all the right gear, and if you do the PCT, you're gonna do that, but damn, I hate hiking in wet shoes. Okay, I'm gonna keep hiking. I guess one thing nice about these wider trails is I ran into the first other hiker. He had backpacking gear, so he was overnighting it. Yeah, we were able to keep 6 feet apart, exchanged pleasantries, and he asked me a question, and we moved on from there. I asked if the road was clear, and I gave him the details that I knew, and we went from there. So I'm almost there. More hikers. Almost there though. Down tree. Hopefully. I mean, shoot, all my feet are wet. I don't slip, fall, and kill myself. I made it to West Fork. Cost me one camera. But here it is. West Fork. Yay. Nice little campground. Definitely nice. When you do the Gabrielino Trail, you'll go through this campground. You got DeVore, Spruce Grove Trail Camp, which we hiked to last time, and Chantry Flat is about 8.8 miles that way. So, you stop at Valley Forge, this is about another mile or two, yeah, and then you got 10 more miles back up to Chantry Flat, and that completes the Gabrielino Trail. So I'm gonna sit here, I'm gonna take my shoes off, I'm gonna leukotape my left big toe because I think I'm getting a blister there from walking through all this water. Maybe eat a little lunch, although I just had a bar, so I may not. Girls haven't responded back to any of my texts, so I may just huff it back. Which mean go back the other way, but I'm gonna sit down and at least take my shoes off, leukotape that big toe, and look at my camera and see how bad the damage is. So I'll keep on hiking after I rest a little bit. Glad I didn't come down the Gabrielino way. There's a downed tree there that is blocking about 40 feet of the trail, and I looked at it. You might be able to bushwhack around it, but I've been texting the girls on my inReach and I haven't been getting any response. I don't know if that's I'm just not able to receive in this canyon, or she doesn't have her phone near her, or there's something has happened. So instead of going that way, and fighting what I don't know. I'm gonna go back this way. I'll cut back through Valley Forge again and take the Gabrielino Trail back there because I liked that area. But yeah, so I'm gonna huff it back. I think I'm gonna wrap up the video here. Right where I'm walking now, I saw my first bobcat on trail. That's kind of cool. It's been a good nature hike. I've seen deer before on trail, but yeah, bobcat, blue jay, some other bird I don't know, chipmunks, and both brown and gray tree squirrels. So cool. So I'm going to sign off now and try to just huff it back real quick. And if there's nothing wrong, I'm gonna be pissed because I really want to take my time with the hike and really enjoy this time out. Right, so I'm gonna huff it back and I'll see you in the next one. Never been glad to go downstairs or upstairs, get to my car. It's done.